Hi guys, welcome back to another video today. Another interesting one in store for you guys. Now today's video is 4 Manchester City outcasts who've gone on to have good careers. So these 4 players have played for us, but they never hit the heights when they played for us. I picked 4 players here who I can think of who went on to have good careers, who've left us. I'm going to start off with Steven Savic. Now you may have heard of this name. He put in a fantastic performance not too long ago against Liverpool in the Champions League. Could have got man of the match that match, but Savic, he played 11 games for us in the 2011-2012 season. We signed him from Partizan in Serbia in 2011 that summer for 6 million, which was quite good money back then. It wasn't, wouldn't be now, but it was back then. He was a disappointment for us though. He was a young lad at the time, I must say. Signed him when he was young, but he never hit the heights. As I say, he played them 11 games. He did score 1 goal, but never really kicked his career off of us. And then after he left us, he went to Fiorentina for a few years, and he's been at Atletico Madrid now since 2015, and he's a massive fans' favourite there. He's a regular starter for them, and he's played a lot of games for them. He's actually been linked with a few big moves now because he's done that well there. He's been linked with a move back to us, funnily enough, because we're limited centre back, so you never know. But he could go for big money now, I've heard, up to the 50 million mark. Chelsea want him as well. He's been linked with a few big moves. He's been an ever present in the Serbian national team as well, but Steven Savic was kind of the one that got away. I think we kind of knew he had promise, but he just never really done it with us. And he's gone on to have a good career, so fair play to him. And if he did get that big move, then fair enough. But I know he's doing very well at Atletico Madrid, and he's probably settled there. But he's a massive player for them. He starts most games. I think he started nearly every game this season. But Steven Savic is kind of one where you think maybe we should have kept hold on. He was very good at the time, probably still learning the game, but he's gone on to have a good career. But fair play to him. Would I have him back? I probably would, yes. So fair play to Savic. On to the second player. Now, this one might confuse a bit. I've gone with Jason Denayer. He had a lot of low moves when he was with us. He went to Galatasaray twice. He went to Sunderland for a season. He went to Celtic for a season, and Celtic was probably his best move. He was one of Celtic's standout players that season when they won the title. But he was kind of one that was with us, and he was just low move after low move. But he's went on to Lyon now. We sold him to Lyon in the summer of 2018 on a permanent deal for 6.5 million. He's been an ever present since Lyon's team there since then. He's been one of Lyon's standout players, best players. He played very well against us when Lyon beat us in the Champions League at the Etihad 2-1 last season. He's one of the best players on the pitch that match, and he played when they drew with us 2-2 all the way as well. But he's been a good player for Lyon, and he's starting to develop. He's 24, I think now, 25, but he's developed into a really good player. He plays in the Belgium national team as well. You're kind of thinking again, is he one of them players we could have kept, because we're very limited in centre backs now, and if we kept the guy, he could have been knocking a door on our first team. But then again, he's gone to Lyon, developed as a player, he's done very well there, and fair play to the lad, really. He was kind of one of them where he was just getting low move after low move. He wasn't really doing it at City, but he's obviously gone on to Lyon. Lyon made himself a better player, and he could be one of them where he could get a big move in the future. You never know. Like, he keeps on doing well for Lyon. He could go for big money, or he could just stay there and keep on developing. He never made an appearance for our first team in the 4 years he was with us, from 2014 to 2018. Never played for us competitively in a first team match. He did play in our youth teams, reserve teams, was a never present there until he got his, as I say, kept on getting shipped out on loan. Played in our reserve team a lot. But yeah, Denayer, it's a funny one because he was shit like when he was getting low move after, sorry for the language, poor I should say, when he was getting low move after low move, his career wasn't going anywhere. And then Lyon kind of snapped him up in a surprise and permanent deal, and he's really kicked on there. He's becoming a real good player now, and I know he's one of the fans' favourite there. So fair play to Denayer. He's gone and he's having a decent career. Fair play to him, and you never know. Could get another big move. You never know. But good on him. He's doing well at Lyon. On to the third player on this list. Just laughing. Can't believe this guy even played for us. It's bad. Jerome Boateng. We actually signed him in 2010 from Hamburg. A very promising youngster at the time. He'd done well for Germany in the 2010 Youth International where they beat England 4-1. That's why we signed him. And back then, we signed him for 10.4 million in the summer of 2010 from Hamburg, which was big money back then for a young player. Jerome Boateng, it's mad to think he even played for us because he's obviously lasted that long, one season at us where he made 16 appearances for us, scoring 0 goals in the 2010-2011 season. He went on in 2011 to Bayern Munich, which he's been at for 9 years now. He's been ever present at Bayern Munich. He's won everything you possibly could. Champions League, Bundesliga repeatedly, German Cups. And he's And in them 9 years, he's been one of Bayern Munich's best standout players. It's mad, isn't it, really? So poor it was he's gone out of Bayern Munich. He's been arguably one of the best centre backs in the world for many years. It's absolute madness, isn't it? We sold him to Bayern Munich in 2011 for 13.5 million, as he didn't settle well in England. Apparently, he has to leave, which is fair enough. Yeah, you could see he's been one of Bayern Munich's standout players in them years. He's helped them win trophy after trophy. He's been a world class centre back, as I said, one of the best in the world. But I just wonder why he never made it when his time with us this season. As I said, he probably never settled, but it's a shame, really, considering we paid big money. He was just disappointing, wasn't he? As I say, he only played 16 games. He was probably not didn't really have many good games as well. And then he goes back to Germany and he's one of the best defenders in the world. It's mad, isn't it? It's crazy to think Boateng even played for us still. Remember when we signed him, I was excited. As I say, very promising defender at the time, but to be fair, he's had a good career, hasn't he? He's done everything you can at Bayern, fair play to him, just never worked out with us. Things happen, don't they? But yeah, fair play to Boateng, he's had a very good career. On to the fourth player in this list is, I struggle to say this guy's name. It's Oliver Nemachum. Again, it might surprise you. He plays for Celtic now. He's one of Celtic's best players. He's another player that's 24 years old. He's been with big moves because he's put in solid performances for Celtic. He never made a first team appearance for us in the 5 years he played for us between 2012 to 2017. He only played in our youth and reserve teams. Was a decent player in our youth and reserve teams as well, I've been told. He went out on loan when he played for us to Genoa for 2 seasons in Italy, where he performed very well. Played for Genoa from 2015 to 2017, which was in 2017 he got his move to Celtic. He went for an undisclosed fee. I'm unsure what the fee was, but it was quite cheap, I believe. And in them current 3 years, he's been one of Celtic's standout players. He's a central defensive midfielder slash centre midfielder. I believe he's very solid. He's played in all the French youth teams as well. He was in the French under-21 international. But again, Nemechen's one kind of think if we could have kept hold of and really developed him. But to be fair, he's gone on to Celtic and he's had a very good career there. He's won the Scottish League every season he's played for them, played a massive part in that as well. As I said, he's been with big moves in real life currently to some biggish clubs. I think Southampton were after him, Tottenham were as well. It's a shame, really. These things happen. The match him, he never, as I said, he never played in our first team. The time he was with us, he was kind of one who just went out with loaded, for 2 seasons, played in the youth teams, but never really. You kind of thought he was never going to break out to our first team, which is why we got rid to Celtic. But yeah, it's a shame with these four players I mentioned, really, because as I say, you look at them, the match him, Denayer, Savic, and Boateng. Obviously, Boateng just never really got it going, but a couple of the like Denayer and Savic and Nemach himself will be young others. You think if we could have kept all of them, developed them as players, you never know. But to be fair, they've gone on to other clubs and had good careers, and now they're being with big moves. But yeah, it's Nemach. He's been a good player for Celtic. I know the Celtic fans like him. He's a big part of their team. Plays every game for them. He's a centre midfielder. As I say, it's a shame, but these things happen, don't they? These four lads have gone on to have decent careers so far, so you can't fault them really. Especially Boateng and everything you can. Kind of ones that got away, aren't they? But yeah, they're the four Manchester City outcasts I've chosen. There's a couple I may have missed who I want to give shout out for. And there's Tasic, who's at Schalke. We signed him for big money when he was a young player, but he only lasted a few seasons. Went to Schalke, he's went on to have a good career there. Have I missed anyone else? I think yeah, I can't really think of anyone. But yeah, they're the four ones, the main ones I picked. I hope you enjoyed this video of the four Manchester City outcasts who've gone on to have decent careers. There'll be another video coming tomorrow. I love making this content for you guys. I enjoy doing it. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It's much appreciated. I love making these videos. The channel's going well. I want it to keep on growing. The main thing is that you guys enjoy my videos, which means a lot to me. I'll see you all tomorrow for another one. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye, guys.